Hi, Richard.
Oh,
You want to say something to the crowd?
Let's start over. Sorry. Yeah.
One take.
All right. Okay. Yes. All right. Yeah. Second time. All right.
Okay,
all right.
there we go.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Just go. Whenever you're ready, just go.
Oh, you're cutting to it. Oh,
yeah.
editing? What is editing?
Editing.
What is this
You don't
editing?
do
of which you
editing.
speak? No, I don't. It's one take.
It's not necessary. Yeah,
All right.
sure.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Or no. All right. Well, if we're totally editing, I'm even going to bother with being correct. Hey, everybody. Oh, now I've forgotten. Skuf. On.
Bij.
De.
Tafelridders.
Skuf on bij de Tafelridders.
Yeah.
Skuf on bij de Tafelridders.
Okay.
Yes. Skuf on bij de Tafelridders.
Yeah.
What should I emphasize? Bij or skuf on?
No,
say
it
it
was
like
nice.
you would actually say it.
Schuif aan bij de Tafelridders.
So
Skuf on bij de Tafelridders. Skuf
Yeah.
on bij. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Skuf on bij de Tafelridders.
Yeah. Hi, Richard.
Yeah.
How are you doing, man?
Fine, although I have no idea what I just said.
It's like come and sit at the table with the knights of the table.
Oh, I thought you were making me say something bad about my mother or something like that.
No, that's okay.
Okay,
That's
that's good. That's good.
We have enough footage for the blooper reel already.
I imagine. Yes,
That's
that
good.
is true. Yeah.
Okay, so how's your weekend been so far?
Oh, it's been
busy.
It's been nonstop. A lot of people have seen Rahdo running through this place. I mean,
I know.
literally running from place to place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do people
never is.
like pull you by your sleeve and stuff, or?
If I stand still for more than 3 minutes, somebody's going to come up and say, "Hi, I love the show," and all of that. So that's
Yeah.
another reason to keep moving. I'm like a shark. I just have to keep going, or I will drown. I will suffocate.
Okay, I
so
get it.
that is
I
my Essen experience. I don't think it's the normal one, but that's mine.
That doesn't really sound all that great.
No.
I must say.
Well, it's work. I'm here. Rahdo runs through. This is my job.
Yeah.
And I can't complain. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, of
Yeah, definitely.
So just for the viewers, it's Sunday night almost.
Yes.
Yeah, something
Yes.
like that. And
It's beautiful and sunny right over there.
Right over there.
But we had to film right here in the cold spot because of camera issues.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you might see the goosebumps starting, but it's okay. I'm here for you.
Rahdo the drama queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have said that in Dutch though.
What-
Just to, yeah.
Yeah, just apart from this, what was the most memorable moment for you for the weekend?
Oh,
so
I
far?
don't know. That's a tough act
It's
to
just
follow.
all a haze.
Well, when I come here, I really don't get to play very many games.
Yeah.
I play a few here and there. Mostly when I do, I play prototypes because I don't want to play a game that I'm just going to get home and play. I'll play it when I get home. And so I got to sit down with Matt Gertz and play a prototype of Steamship Company, which is probably going to come out till next year. That was
Okay.
awesome because he is awesome. And it really blew my mind. It's much heavier than, say, Navigator or whatnot. And, I actually find my favorite parts are just sitting down and talking to people. I talked to Jeffrey Allers about the origin of Alia Acta Est and how he worked with Bernard Einstein. I love that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
the kind of stories that go behind the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun. I really should have filmed all of them. I feel bad because they were really fascinating. These are interesting guys with interesting lives. But as far as games go, because I know that's what you're really asking.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So one thing I can think of, I noticed, I don't know if I'm kind of noticing a bit of a trend, but there were like 3 games I can think of that really kind of take attention. And then they held hands, which I've actually already done a run through
Yeah,
for.
we saw it.
And let's see, The Pursuit of Happiness, which is from one of the designers of Then We Held Hands, and then Fog of Love.
Yeah, which wasn't for sale yet. We saw a person, running around with a box, but it's not for sale yet.
That's correct, yeah. I think he's planning on going on Kickstarter in early February.
Yeah,
So
okay.
they just got demos here and all of
Yeah.
that. So I sat down for a demo of that because I was really excited about it. And so here's the thing about all of these games. If any of them had come to Essen 5 years ago, they would have been laughed out of the place, right? Because they're this weird thing. They're interesting, deep, complex, gamery games. They're not just like truffly little party. Hey, let's try and find something that you can get your spouse to play with you. I mean, they're gamer games with interesting tactics and strategy and all that. But they're not about slaying dragons or building cities or trading in the Mediterranean or fighting, going on alien bug hunts. They're about something more. There's something deeper, and they are. And the fact that now they can find an audience, and there's a big audience. I mean, Looted Creation, I believe, is going to sell out of, and Then We Held Hands. And and not only are they popular, but they're doing interesting things. They're not just let's just take a worker placement and slap something on that tries to appeal to a wide market.
Yeah.
Like Fog of Love, I was playing that this morning. I sat down with a guy, and a lot of games, a lot of Euro games have the concept of, we all have a secret hidden objective, right? And you've played that in a dozen games.
Yeah, sure.
So here's what this game does. You get your objectives, and you pick one of them. And that objective, and the objective you and I get, because it's a 2-player game that basically is all about yours and my romantic relationship.
Yeah.
You know, it's the board game equivalent of a romantic comedy. But here's the thing: I have an objective, you have an objective that's based on our personality, and based on what my objective is compared to yours, we might be playing a cooperative game.
Or so you don't know?
We don't know. We might be playing a competitive game. We might be playing a semi-cooperative game where both of us could win, but we want to make sure one of us wins. Because I might be the needy person. And so I have certain stats that I have to achieve. And you might be the compassionate person. And you want to help me achieve certain stats. And we can't talk about that.
I want to support you in your neediness.
Exactly, yeah. And so we need to be playing. We can talk about everything about, everything we'll do, all the machinations of, manipulating stats and all that, all the EuroLeague type stuff. But it's all driven by, because this is a relationship, we can't just come out and say, oh, by the way, I'm a needy person. This is what I need. You have to intuit what I'm trying to do. And you might intuit that I'm just a selfish bastard. And, oh crap, he's actually probably gonna win this thing. I can't get my compassionate win, so maybe I should switch tactics and try to go for a graceful exit and be the first to break up with me. And it's like, and there's like all these things that are very, very cool, interesting, dynamic gameplay, situations that evolve, but they're all really heavily tied to, these really interesting interpersonal relationships. Every time you say, oh, well, this could happen, is because, well, this is what would happen in a real relationship. And so, not only is it just a brilliant game, even if it didn't have the relationship thing, it would be a very fascinating and I think fairly innovative game. But then on top of that, they didn't just slap it with another same old thing. They made it, a theme that is about something, that means something, that is something more than just a history lesson or a flight of fancy. And again, I am so excited by the fact that they can find an audience where 5 years ago, maybe 6, maybe 4, Pret-a-Porter came out from Portal Games. And it's a brilliant, heavy economic business simulation about running a fashion agency. And it curled up and died.
I know.
Nobody cared.
And why would you think that Essen has evolved in that
I think
kind of way?
the industry has evolved. I think the audience has evolved. I think, first of all, I think there's plenty of people who will still, what, a relationship game? No, I'm not even, I don't even want to role play that. There's always going to be holdouts like that. But I think it's a sign that, the stats prove our industry is growing year on year on year.
We see that in Essen as well. The halls get bigger and bigger, and they've opened up more and more people. So.
Exactly. So I think it's just a natural reflection that it's a sign that the board game industry is maturing. We don't have to be pigeonholed into these little tiny things. We can be so much more. I mean, the video game industry went through a similar thing. It's just kind of ahead of it. These days, video games can have really interesting topical messages and make statements about the real world. They can, like Papers, Please, or something like that. There's all kinds of things they can do. Board games, we're kind of still in the early 80s, in the Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Centipede. We do a few things, we do it very well, and it's a lot of fun. But I think these new kinds of exciting games signal that we are evolving very, very quickly. And to me, that's really exciting. Because I like slaying dragons, sure. And I like trading in the Mediterranean. I love trading in the Mediterranean, but I like doing other things too.
Sure,
and so to me, probably more than anything else I've seen is, these 3 games, which again, 5 years ago, nobody would care. Just like Pret-a-Porter, it would just wither on the vine and die. But if Pret-a-Porter came out now, I think you'd see a lot more people saying, oh, well, that's really interesting. And it would have a bigger audience. So that excites me a lot. And up till now, you've had 2 verbs, kill and build. Ameritrash, Euro, kill, build.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Now we're seeing other things. How about love? And why not? If that can mean something, maybe there's other stuff too. To me, that really gets my juices pumping. That gets me excited.
So, conclusion, Rahdo thinks love is going to save the board game industry and be the future of the board game industry. Yeah, why not, man?
Well, can you think of a better future?
There's worse things. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for the little talk. We saw Jen on Friday. How is she doing?
She is doing fantastically. She has had a fantastic time. People are well, I don't think she realized people are big fans of her.
Yeah.
A lot of people come to her booth where she's selling her glasswares and is Rahdo here? And, they're getting little Rahdo stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying, oh, we love you in the videos. Please stay in the videos. Be in more videos.
So you think that's going to be more? She's going to be more apparent in the videos?
Well, I can promise nothing.
Spoiler alert.
She is committed this year to being in one video every month. And then we do one live, with live audience participation every other month. So she's committed, and she appears in every podcast I do every month. So that's 2.5 appearances every month you're going to get at least.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Even Rahdo runs through is broadening its perspective.
There you go.
And, yeah.
With love.
With love.
Yeah.
Conclusion. Great. Thanks,
Right.
Richard.
Yeah, great.
For your time.
Thank you.
See you again sometime.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe at Spell next year.
You never know. You never know.
Never
We
know.
had a great time.
Another spoiler?
I can commit to nothing at this
Okay.
point. All right.
Well, we hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Just fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.